I'm here with strength and conditioner Pedro. He is the strength and conditioner for Elvis Rodriguez as well as all the Freddie Brooks fighters. Thank you so much for giving me the time. First I want to ask you is, how did you get into the world of strength and conditioning? What was the process? Did you go to school? Self-taught? How did you get into this field?
I mean, well, boxing is my favorite sport. I didn't like getting punched, so I was like, how can I, be involved in boxing? And back at 24/7, they used to have a strength and conditioning coach, working with the fighters. I said, man, that's what I want to do. Yeah, went to college, got a degree, got my certified, and been getting my education. Was lucky enough to meet some guys that worked in boxing from Puerto Rico, Juan de Leon, and then his guys, and then from there met Freddie, met Ben, Elvis, and it's just rolled from there. It's been about 6 years. I've been doing this with Freddie.
Sounds good. And how has this experience been? 6 years in the gym, traveling across the world, hydrating, making sure guys weight down, people missing weight.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Sometimes like this, Elvis is super easy to work with, very disciplined, but not everybody's that way. So sometimes, it could be nerve-wracking. It could be a little stressful. But once they hit that weigh-in, we rehydrate. I do my thing. It's like a fresh, like I take a deep breath. Like, all right, my first job is done. Once they're in the ring, like it's nothing. It's up to the coaches and the fighter to work the game plan. But I try to get them as prepared as possible.
You mentioned Elvis is very disciplined. When did you start working with him? Like, how long?
I started with him since his first pro fight.
Really?
So I've been with him his entire career. Yeah.
And how? What you've improved on him most? His stamina or his power? His
he was always strong, but he's like a little skinny. Like when he got here from the Dominican Republic, and so we just worked on just building a little muscle, but keeping speed and power. He's very like Marvin said. He's very gifted. He has like natural power, but just building more stamina. Spars a lot of bigger guys in wild cards, so we gotta make sure he's strong and can take. Not a lot of 40-pounders can spar with him. So he spars a lot of 47, 54, 60-pounders. So we gotta make sure that he's just strong, but still keeps speed, explosiveness, and just keeps improving.
All right, and is he one of the most disciplined fighters you've ever trained?
Yeah, honestly, from like the beginning, so we started, he always like with food, always good. He don't cheat. He won't cheat at all. Very disciplined. He works hard, doesn't miss training, never complains. He's one of like the best athletes in general that I work with.
Really?
Yeah, just as far as discipline and hunger, like even if his fight's been canceled, he'll stay in LA for a whole year and not go home. He's just waiting for that phone call, staying ready, and he never turns down anything because he's always ready to fight. So he's always in shape.
This will be my last question. The weigh-in's about to happen. What is it he's gonna eat and drink after the weigh-in?
So we'll rehydrate. We got some stuff that I mix for him. Some salt, minerals, fluids. We'll get some electrolytes, and then we'll get carbohydrates. So pretty much like the basic.
All right, well, Pedro, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you for the interview, man. Appreciate it.